Alright, 8th grade honors class, more with volume. We're doing volume, pyramids, and cones. Alright, pyramid. A pyramid is V equals 1/3 BH. B stands for area of the base. This is, whoa, that's a big arrow. Let's crank that down a little bit. This stands for area of the base. And of course, H stands for height, and you should already know that. So let's go on. Now here's an example, 1/3 BH. Here's a pyramid. Now we're not using slant height. Slant height, we use L for that. Here we're actually talking about the height of the pyramid. Now the height of the pyramid goes from the middle of the pyramid, the very center of the pyramid, all the way up to the top point. So the height of the pyramid is from here all the way up to here. On this case, it's 8 equals 8. So the two things we're missing are B and H. B is the area of the base. So let's figure out what the area of this base is down here. Well, you do 5 times 5, which is 25. So 5 times 5 is 25. Now we find the height. Well, here's height. It's already given to us, so 8. Now we're going to solve the equation. V equals 1/3 times 25 times 8. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply my 8 and 25 because it's easy that way. And when we're doing multiplication by the associative property, which you should know, you can actually mix up the numbers. You don't have to do them in order. You can do 25 times 1/3 times 8, or 8 times 1/3 times 25, whatever you want. So I'm going to do 8 times 25. 8 times 25 is 200. And now I'm going to take 1/3 of 200. Now you can do that one of two ways. You can put this equal to 200 over 3 and then divide it. Or you can just divide it by 3 to begin with. Because when you're multiplying with a fraction, you really actually write it like this. 200 over 1. And you do top times top, bottom times bottom. So 3 goes into 200. 66.6 times repeating. Or you could round it to 66.7. It doesn't matter, whatever you would like to do. Alright, let's do another example with cones. Cones, the area is the same thing, or the volume is the same thing. It's 1/3 base times the height. So here's another example. V equals 1/3 BH. So the thing we're missing is B. We're also missing H. Now height of the cone goes from the middle of the cone to the top, just like a pyramid. So the height here is 8. Now the area of the base is different here because we have a circle as the base. And the way you find the area of a circle is by using pi r squared. So to figure out pi r squared, you have to know what r is. R, well, here we see the diameter is 6, so r would be half of that, which is 2. So I'm going to erase this r and put 2. 2 squared. Now we know that 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. So here we have 4 pi. Now I'm going to leave it like this because I don't really want to solve it out for pi yet until the very end. Because in some cases we can leave it in pi form. In some cases, though, we have to actually change it. We multiply it by 3.14. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. V equals 1/3 base, so 4 pi, times the height, 8. So now we're going to multiply. I'm going to multiply these two first. 1/3 times 4 times 8 is 32 pi. Now some of you are thinking, and I know you're thinking this, pi is like around 3, and we're dividing by 3. So why can't we just cross those out and the answer be 32? Well, you're actually kind of right. You can do that. However, it will change your answer a little bit. I bet you that our answer is around 31 or 32 or 33. So let's check it out. If I do 32 divided by 3, actually let's do 32 times pi first. 32 times pi is 100.48. So let me erase this and put 148. Now, all we have to do now is divide. We're going to divide 100.48 by 3. So let me do that for us real fast. And we get 33.49 right here. Well, not right there, but right here. And that's our answer. Now, I could have kept going with the decimal, but it would have been very small decimals. It wouldn't have really changed that much. So I told you we'd get about 44% or 43%. And that's all there is to cones and pyramids. It's pretty easy. 1/3 base times the height. You just have to make sure that you use the height instead of the slant height. And that's it, folks. See you tomorrow.